Hi, this is Todd Carter of TellPoint. Today what we're going to do is export our phone numbers out of Drake software. The Drake software I'm using today is Drake software from 2010 and includes a number includes our phone numbers from our clients that we prepared last year. So what we're going to do is so we can export these, so we can import these into TellPoint, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Tools, File Maintenance, and Export Client/EF Data. Now what's important to understand is I've logged on to the Drake software as an admin, otherwise I wouldn't be able to go into this screen. Now we're immediately given two choices here. One is to export the client data and the other is to export the e-file data files. It's actually probably better to export the e-file data files rather than all the client data files. So instead of exporting all the client data from all the clients that may have come in but maybe never finished their tax returns with you, we would rather go ahead and export the e-files. And what we want to do is we want to export this to CSV because TellPoint, when you upload, understands CSV formats. And specifically the file that's going to be exported, the one we really care about, is going to be this one right here. So I'm going to copy this to my clipboard and I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Now what's going to happen is we're going to export all of the e-file information out of my e-file database to this file. Now it exits out and goes away, so now we're ready to open this up. So I'm going to go to Start, Run. I'm going to go ahead and paste in that path I had previously copied. I open this up, it'll open right into Excel. The information we want to capture is this column right here, which is phone 1. This is the primary phone number for your clients. There's a phone 2, as you can see right next to this, but that's not nearly as interesting to us for two reasons. One is when asked, the primary phone is really the only one that's required that they provide us, and number two is the phone they give us as phone 1 is normally the one that they would rather us call, and phone 2 being the alternate. So because there's nothing else I really need to do here other than I've exported the file. Now we can go ahead and close this down. I'm not going to save the changes. I can close that down and I will go ahead and import that into TellPoint. So what I want to do is go to TellPoint. I want to log on with my account. And then there's a number of common tasks that we can use, and one of them I will do is create a phone list. So what we want to do is we want to upload all of these phone numbers into a phone number list. So we'll go ahead and call this list Drake 2010 video. Create list. And then what we'll do is we'll upload a file to this list. Now there's a couple options here. I can add numbers individually. So if I wanted to come in here and would insert each number individually, I can. That's one method. As you can see, it's pretty going to take you quite a bit of time to import a lot of files. What you can do is you can hit Upload File. I'm going to go ahead and hit Browse. I'm going to go ahead and paste in that path that I still have in my buffer here. I'm going to upload this file. So it will find the phone numbers in there. Specifically, it'll find that all the phone numbers in that phone 1 column and import them. What it's going to do though is it's going to find any duplicate phone numbers that are in that column, and it's going to skip past those numbers. So we will only import the numbers, or only import unique numbers to the list, to the file that we're uploading. So as you can see, I've got here 3,908 files, or phone numbers if you will, that were imported, and I've got the person's name as well as their phone number listed here. Of course I can come through here and edit any one of these individually, or I can hit delete and delete any of them that I care to delete. Now one of the things to be aware of is, like I mentioned before, is this number 3,907 may not be the number of exports or lines, if you will, in your exported file. And the reason is because we only import those numbers, or those phone numbers which are unique. So we've now imported our phone numbers, and now we can use this in a call campaign. So to get started with the call campaign, I'm gonna first need a couple things, right? Once I have my phone numbers, I need to create a message. So go to my Messages tab. I'll create a message. Now I have two options. I can upload a message. So if I've already recorded a message with my computer, or I've had somebody record a message for me in a studio, I can upload that here, or I can use a record by phone. So what I might do is I might call this 800 number, it's a toll-free number, and I supply this pin that we have here, and then I can record my message. Once I'm done recording that message and I hang up the phone, I can then go back to my messages page, and that's where my message will be available for me to use in a campaign. But for this one, we're going to go ahead and just use a message that I already have recorded that's actually right here on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and choose under Favorites, my desktop. Here's my message I want to use. Upload message. So now I have a message uploaded. So here's my messages. Here are my phone numbers and my phone number list. And now I'm ready to start a call campaign. So what I can do is go into Call Campaigns. I'll hit New Campaign. And what I'm going to do is I'll see that I have the phone number list that I want to call. So I can just drag and drop this over here. The message that I want to play is this message I named Demo. And of course, then I have the choose when to start calling my call campaign. So I can choose either now, or I can choose some date in the future. So let's say I wanted to start on the 13th of January, and I wanted to say, let's say I wanted to start at noon. So I go into here to select noon, select the minute, done. So now once I give this campaign a name, my campaign will now start at noon on the 13th. I hit Start Campaign, and then the campaign will start immediately on that date. Or I can actually go in here and hit Test Campaign and supply a phone number, so that this is a free call to a number. Usually it's your own number that you would want to go ahead and listen to the message and just make sure that it sounds exactly what you want it to sound like. So you can do that there. And like I said, when you're ready, you'll hit Start Campaign. Now, one thing to note is the time that you select here is according to the Central Standard Time. So this is when we'll start the campaign. But now, one other note that's right here on the site that says we're going to be placing the calls between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. for the U.S. time zone in which your phone number's area code is registered. So, for example, 214 area code is in Dallas, and Dallas is in the Central time zone. That's when any calls to a 214 exchange will be made. And that completes this demo. Thank you.